Welcome to London Property News Bulletin. Every week, we break down the key headlines and the wider news that could influence the market, keeping you informed and confident in your decisions. Here is what you need to know this week.
London, still the call for serious money. The Times this week confirmed what the prime market has felt for some time. Serious capital is still moving into London property. The city is being described as always liquid, with strong rental growth and real estate quality that other European cities simply cannot match. For high net worth individual owners already in prime London, this is validation. For those weighing a disposal, it is a reason to pause. The fundamentals have not shifted. The capital remains the capital. The biggest overhaul of home buying in a generation. The government announced on Friday the most significant shake-up of the home buying and selling process in decades. Binding reservation agreements will be introduced to end gazumping and collapse, alongside mandatory upfront information and digital property logbooks. The reaction from industry has been divided. For prime London owners, the direction is right. Fall-throughs are expensive and reputationally damaging. The detail will matter. Watch this space through July. Stamp duty has grown 4 times faster than house prices. A new analysis from The Telegraph shows stamp duty bills have surged 194% over the past decade, 4 times the pace of house price growth. The tax burden on moving has quietly become one of the biggest frictions in the prime market. For owners in Kensington, Chelsea, or Mayfair, where values sit well above every threshold, this is not an abstract number. It is a direct cost that is keeping people in properties that no longer suit them. Morgan Stanley pays £1.05 billion for London's largest PRS portfolio. Morgan Stanley Investment Management and Ridgeback Group have acquired Metro Living, the private rented sector arm of London and Quadrant Housing, for £1.05 billion. This is the largest single transaction in UK build-to-rent this year, and a signal that institutional conviction in London residential has not wavered. For private landlords watching institutional capital move at this scale, the message is clear. The long-term case for London rental is not in question. The short-term operating environment is. Buyers are turning to auctions, and the numbers show why. PropertyMark data shows 54% of auctioneers are reporting more lots across all property types. The chaotic transaction process, fall-throughs, delays, gazumping, is driving buyers and sellers toward auction as a cleaner alternative. With the government's reform programme still months from implementation, auction offers certainty now. For prime London vendors who have experienced failed sales, it is worth a conversation with a specialist. Speed and finality have a value that is not always captured in the guide price. The 7-year rule, still the most underused IHT tool. RBC Wealth Management has published a timely reminder on tax-efficient gifting and the 7-year rule. For high-net-worth individual property owners with estates above the nil rate band, which has been frozen since 2009, gifting property or capital during your lifetime remains one of the most effective ways to reduce an eventual IHT liability. The mechanics are straightforward. The conversation with an advisor often is not. If it has not been had, 2026 is the year to have it. Reforms are still landing.
That wraps this week's London Property News Bulletin. Thank you for listening. If something caught your attention or you need support navigating the impact of the news, then please reach out to us. We're here to guide you. If this was useful, do pass it on to someone who also follows the market, and don't forget to subscribe to stay one step ahead.